Welcome in for the second of two tonight here on Sidelines. Whoa, maybe I'm not even ready. Now we're ready. Welcome in for the second of two tonight here on Sidelines at TimesUnion.com. I'm Ben Myers. Now we are in Schenectady County at the hockey facility for the other play-in game in the Section 2 hockey tournament. Number 7, Burnt Hills in the home whites taking on South Glens Falls-Hudson Falls in the road reds. As you can see, we're at a little bit of a different angle as the class has filled up the arena this evening. Also, we just need plain old meeting of the outlet to get everything charged back up to bring in the action in HD again once this one got started. Spartans come into this one as the number 7 seed, 7-11-2 on the year, while South Glens Falls 1-19 on the season. That's overall, not just in sectional play. They were 0-13 in the section. This one's going to get punched up into the Burnt Hills bench, and I'll bring a stop and play with 14:27 left in the period. So a little bit tough to see tonight. As you can see, the glass, well, a little dirty, but that's all right. We're on the bench side here in Schenectady County. De La Rocha gonna get the play across the heart and get it out of the zone for the Spartans, and they'll bring it up with Chase Godfrey. The all-star this season has led the way for Burnt Hills. 15 goals, 19 assists coming into this one. Like we said, named an all-star today in the CDH SHL. 14:05 left to go in the opening period. One shot on the board for Burnt Hills, or excuse me, for South Glens Falls. As the Spartans try and get some offense generated to bring it in with a backhand. That one's going to get past Noah Price on the right-hand side and back in behind. Big hit delivered there. Now a shot will come, but it'll hit the side of the netting and will be into the near side corner as the Spartans and the Bulldogs work on it there. Burnt Hills-Ballston Spa taking on South Glens Falls-Hudson Falls tonight here in the second of two playing games. It's the 7-10 game. Winner of this one moves on to play Shenendehowa at the Clifton Park Arena later this week. Earlier tonight, you saw that LaSalle with 3 goals in both the second and third periods got a 7-4 win over Hills-Ballston in the 8-9 game. The winner of that one, which was LaSalle, goes on to face Saratoga in the next round. Tomorrow night, we're going to have the 3-6 and the 4-5 games, so they'll work on the scheduling for that one, but we'll have one or the other, hopefully both, for you on Sidelines as we continue to follow the Section 2 hockey season. As we have one dumped into the zone to try and move it along with a pass to Spartans to get it out to the point, but can't get the connection made. They were looking to try and get one over to Mike Fitz on that one. 3 goals, 11 assists for him this season. Now we're going to have an offside call against South Glens Falls. 13:08 left to go in the first period as you listen to watch Sidelines at TimesUnion.com. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the site. Said second of two. First game this evening was a wild one. Started out 2-0 in favor of the visiting Dutch Warriors, but they ended up losing 7-4 in that one. We have another offside here against South Glens Falls as they try and bring it back in. Just under 13 minutes left in the period. 12:59 left to go in the opening frame. Not a lot of action yet offensively, only one shot thus far. Like we said, the scoreboard read with over 90 shots in that Hudson, or excuse me, I have today's game, the second game on my mind now. Over 90 shots in that LaSalle-Hills-Ballston game. Now, how accurate that is up for debate, but they had over 90 on the board. Wave off the icing here as Burnt Hills and South Glens Falls try and get something started. We'll bounce off of a teammate here, and they're going to have to try and get it out again a different way. Allen eventually plays off the boards and into the neutral zone. Grabbed over there by Andrew Patterson. 4-6 on the year coming into this one. So Patterson, who has it back on his stick now, bringing it out in the neutral zone, is going to be one of the offensive threats for the Bulldogs today. Pass up there and hit the stick of a Bulldog who actually dropped it as John LaCase couldn't keep a hold of the wood. Back in behind, Godfrey's there. Has a Bulldog go up head over heels over top of him, trying to deliver a check. Now try and get a shot on, but unable to do so as the defense plays it into the near side corner. Now down the length of the ice. Now put one all the way back, and it's going to get on Clark. And Clark's going to get the cover and the hold with 11:46 left in the period. DGP 1200. David George Paul 1200. So Austin Clark made the cover there. 6-11-2 on the season for Clark. 60 goals allowed, 552 saves, and a 90.2 save percentage. Spartan's one of the few teams in the CDHS-HL with 2 goalies over 90 saves apiece. Big collision right in front of us, thrown by De La Rocha there, and he'll get a little bit of love back his way. And this one's going to be pinned up against the boards behind the Spartan goal, giving the tap back there was Brendan Murphy, leading scorer for South Glens Falls. 9 goals, 4 assists so far this season. Play it down the length of the sheet, far side corner. Nobody's able to get any handle on it yet. Finally emerges, but it's going to be out near the blue line. It has to be tapped back in by Lind. And we'll go around with 11:02 left in the opening period. Try and get one in front. Back in behind though, as the shot is wide. Miss on a check there. Then a delivery on a big one to Lind as he tried to come in behind the play. We'll be back out in the neutral zone. Spartans in control. 10:45 left to go in the first period. Dump it in. Defenders change in front of us as the puck is played near side boards. We said our angle's a little bit tough just because we are addicted to electricity this evening, and they'll play it in. This one's going to go all the way in on Noah Price for South Glens Falls. He's going to drop it off there. Price has been in goal almost all season for the Bulldogs. 1-15, 63 goals allowed, 386 saves total for an 86 even save percentage so far this year. Bounce it out on top, and it'll go back in behind. Going to have to get it touched and moved along by Farnsworth. Farnsworth is trying to find a friend on the near side. Can't do it though. Now one will get in on Price, and he'll just cover it up and hold it up against his chest. So we'll have a stoppage with 10:10 left in the first period. Shot stand at 3-1 in South Glens Falls' favor. Score still knotted at 0. Face off back in behind. Pinned along the boards and now moved out into neutral ice. Gathered in the back by Clark Grab, aptly named as he tries to get in the attacking third for Burn Hills, but here come the Bulldogs back the other way. Somebody will stick a stick in there and break up the action as Mike Fitz tried to get it out, but the Bulldogs have the momentum and bring it in back and behind. Another big hit delivered there, and a Spartans down on the ice. This one back out to the point. Shot upcoming, no, they're going to decide to dump it into the corner instead. Grabs over there to take it and try and move it back out. Fitz will help him out and try and play it off the board and get it in. Can't do so, and it'll be bounced back in behind. Bring it near side now. Burn Hills will try it the other way with Grab, and he'll get it out into the neutral zone this time. Defenders will change behind the play. Fitz gloves it down to himself, and he has it in. He's trying to get a pass across. Can't find a white sweater, though, and it'll go back down into the corner before it's moved along there and out of danger by Patterson. Patterson gets it out in the neutral zone. Now they'll bring it up the right wing. Shot, and it'll go wide to the right, though, even though Clark was waiting for it. Get it up along the near side board. Sovereign will move it out, and he delivers a hit that time. And this time knocking somebody down to the ice before they can get it going back the other way. Kurt Atkins was the one that went down for South Glens Falls. Held in by Burn Hills. They'll work the far side now. Now go back in behind. Trying to get something going through Van Loo. He'll have to backhand it out, try and get something back to behind him on the point. Unable to do so. And now the Bulldogs are going to have a chance to get this one out of danger if they can clear it through 2 Spartans on the far side. Couple of bodies hit the ice once again. 8:40 left to go in the period. Still 0-0 between Burn Hills and South Glens Falls in this 7-10 play-in game. Winner gets Shenandoah later this week. Dumped over the top. Hayes goes in pursuit for South Glens Falls. He's a little ginger as he tries to get back into the play, setting up shop in front of his own goaltender. It looks like he hurt a leg or something on that play. 8:20 left in the period now as it's played on the backhand, and eventually getting it after it was taken by Van Loo for a second there. It was knocked away, and now the Bulldogs will have it coming back the other way. They'll get a change in behind the play, though, and unable to get a lot of pressure on as De La Rocha has it at the back for Burn Hills. Spun back around on the boards. De La Rocha's going to clean it up again. This time he'll play it off the cardboard and get it out into the neutral zone. Defender changes for Burnt Hills. Another hit, another big one on the far side. So a physical game so far as Burnt Hills and South Glens Falls play in this 7-10 play-in game. Bounce it back near the blue line. Now South Glens Falls hold it in. Fitz grabs it at the back. Move it up to Godfrey. Godfrey trying to get it out. Goes off the boards. Tapped up there by Spartan. Now they'll try and play it across to Grab. Can't get the connection, no, and it'll go loose into South Glens Falls ice before it's bounced back through the neutral zone. Far side with Normandin was there for a second, and we're still on these near side boards. Normandin finally emerges with it, and here he comes right up the middle. right into your kitchen as they knock the notebook down, back and behind. Bounce it back and forth. He tried to play it to Fitz. Now Vincorius has it. He'll play it out. Tried to get it over to Swingruber, excuse me. Can't keep the handle on it, and Bulldogs will bring it back the other way. Down into the corner goes Burnt Hills. They'll get a couple skaters changed behind the play. Lind is on the ice now as Allen moves it in. 6:30 left to go in the period. Pretty fluid action thus far, even though there's only been a couple of shots. Bring it in, backhand pass across, broken up by the defense. They were trying to get it to Quentin Price. Couldn't get it though. He attacking forward though, and we're back out in the neutral, even though South Glens Falls in control of the puck as they played into the neutral zone. LaCase had it for a second, then he met a Spartan rather harshly, and De La Rocha will grab the puck and fling it into the Bulldog zone. 6:10 left in the period now. Not a lot of stops here in the first period, not even a lot of covers by either goalie. We've been playing basically between the blue lines thus far. Take it back and behind, trying to get a pass out, hits the back of the goal. Now it'll be in the far or near side point. This one will get passed across, but they can't get a shot off. And trying to get the handle on it right over there with Swingruber. Play it back in front. Price is waiting for it. He'll reach back behind the goal and get the stoppage as he covers with 5:45 left in the first period. Give us a chance to step aside. Be back with the rest of the first period. Just a second. Still 0-0 between South Glens Falls and Burnt Hills.